Hey guys, welcome back to the CHRIS podcast. I know it's been a minute. I know. Literally, it's been like, I don't even know how many months it's been since I last filmed one of these on here, but I decided it was time and long overdue to film one, so that's what I'm doing for you guys today. I'm in the comfort of my own home. I was going to do it in a cute little setup, but the guest I was going to have today ended up not feeling too well, so I was like, you know what? I'm still going to film it and do it by myself. So that's what we're doing. I am starting season 2, which is exciting. I do definitely want to have like a lot of different like people on. You guys will see. I just want to have a lot of people that I can relate to or look up to or inspire you guys, just because I want it to be like, inspiring and not just mainly about like alcohol and all that and like crazy ratchet stories, which we all have a past, so it's okay. Yeah, so this is the kickoff to season 2. So I feel a little awkward because I'm like on the couch, so I'm trying to like get as comfortable as I can. But yeah, I just wanted to discuss how I've been. If you guys don't know me from my main channel, and you haven't kept up with me there, I do have I moved and I've been living in this apartment now for 2 months. I've been living on my own, and I feel like it's been, at first it was very hard. Now I think I'm getting adjusted to it and I'm getting used to it and stuff. So I'm just, motivating myself every day, and I'm trying to make my angel up above proud. So I have been grieving now. It's no secret. I feel like I live with grief. Grief has become such a part of my life. I know a lot of people don't like when I talk about it. They're like, okay, you're milking it. We get it. But they don't realize that this scar on my heart I have to wear every day for the rest of my life. And I genuinely, truly feel like it, not necessarily that it hasn't got better. It is more easier for me to not break down when I'm out and about. I can control myself, The feeling will always be the same, like the loneliness, the emptiness, the sadness. That feeling I feel like is gonna always be the same whenever I do feel it. Like I'll just be doing random things. Let's say I'll be cooking and my mind will just click and like, wow, like your previous boyfriend passed away, he's not here no more. Or I'll be like going to the gym and I'm like, wow, your previous boyfriend passed away, he's not here no more. I'll be doing random things like that, and my mind will just like out of nowhere just tell me that, and I get reminded, and I'm just like, dang, that is so true. And it sucks. I'll like be eating or going to get food somewhere, and I'm like, my brain just like clicks, and it's like, your previous boyfriend is not here anymore, and he used to love this, or he used to love this food, or he used to love doing this. And it gets me really, really, really sad. And I'm always thinking about Gabriel all the time still. And I don't know, it's definitely, I know I do deserve to be happy and stuff, and this is just in life in general, not saying like I don't want a relationship. I already found my soulmate. We did all that, and I know there's so much more in life for me, because I was in a relationship 18 up until 23, you guys. So that's like my whole, teens and 20s, pretty much, that I was like, cuffed up, and I was living my best life as like, a little house husband, which I enjoy, and I would do it all over again if I could. But now I generally do feel like it's time for me to spread my wings and see what I am meant to do. There's so much things in like my career that I want to do, and my career path, and I'm just really soul searching, and I'm really trying to find and figure out what it is for me to do. And I think that's why I struggle a lot, because I don't know what to do. I honestly am like, I want to be a nurse, then I want to be this, then I want to be that, then like I change it up, because at the end of the day, my passion, and I fell in love, and I have a love for doing social media. I wanted to do it, and like create businesses and create real estate and like properties and like, wealth and all that. And then once Gabriel passed away, he genuinely did take a lot of like me with him, like my passion for doing social media and all that. But I'm trying to tell myself like, it's okay. Like I'm like, right now I feel good. I'm happy that I'm filming my podcast again. I feel good. I know there's a lot of people who watch me and stuff and like want to see and hear my story and see the growth. I do have good days. I have bad days. Like even on my good days, I'm still thinking of Gabriel, and I'm still missing him, and I'm still wishing he was here. I have just been growing, and I'm learning to deal with it, like, because you have to deal with grief. Grief is one of those tricky things where it's genuinely love with nowhere to go. When you lose a loved one, you grieve them for so long, the rest of your life, and you're always going to remember them, and you're always going to think, wow, time is just passing by, and they're not here to see this, they're not here to experience that, they're not here to, tell you this. Like, grief is definitely love with nowhere to go, and I will forever say that, because it is a feeling that nobody can explain unless you're going through it, and you've gone through it, then you know. Especially with a significant other, that's somebody, you know, you wake up to every day, next to, you cook, you're clean, you're used to them being your protector and stuff. And when that went away, I don't want to get emotional. I know you guys seen me cry so much already on here, just on social media in general, but when that goes away, it truly does leave a scar on your heart that will forever be there. No bandage, no cream, no nothing will fix it. And I think it's kind of an honor in a way, because I get to walk around every day with this scar on my heart, and it's like a patch of grief on my heart that I walk around with, and I am showing people that it's okay. I know I'm so young, and a lot of people experience grief and death when they're older, but it happens when you're younger too. And I think that's the greatest gift overall of it, is I get to walk around and I still get to keep Gabriel's dream alive, and I still get to continue to chase my dreams and my goals and continue my life for him in his honor. And I think that's so beautiful, and that's the most beautifulest thing I could do in this whole situation and this whole outcome. I know I've went through a lot of phases in my life where, you know, I was just running from my grief, and I'm a big advocate on, you need to not run from your grief. You need to sit with it, and you need to feel, because the more you run with it, the more it's going to build up, and the more it's just going to hit you like a truck, and it's going to feel so bad. And, you know, like weeks went on where I couldn't get up out of the bed to shower, none of that. And look at how far I've came. It hasn't even been 2 years since he's passed away, and look at me living on my own. I'm really doing it. Like, I need to give myself some credit, because here I am doing it. I'm living my life. Don't get me wrong, I do miss him every single day. I think about him every freaking day, especially when I wake up in the mornings. But I always look at his photos, because I have his picture hung up in my closet, because I think the thing that I missed the most about him was I would just be in like underwear and a big oversized shirt. And he would always just be like, wow, you're so handsome, like, look at you. And I think truly that's what I miss the most about him, is he made me feel so secure. He made me feel so handsome within myself. And now people, you know, like, yeah, I have a nice body now, and now I'm like, you know, in the gym, and I lost a lot of weight, and it's different now when I get those compliments, because they don't mean nothing to me, because it's like I got numb, and I just don't take those compliments serious, because a lot of people are always like, you're so handsome, you have such a nice body, you know. But coming from Gabriel, coming from my previous boyfriend that passed away, I took it for granted, because now I'll just hear myself. That's why I have him in the closet. Though I have his picture frame in the closet, because every time I get ready, I just glance over and I look at him, and I could just hear him say, wow, Christopher, you look so handsome today. And that is what keeps me going to get up out of the house and to continue, because I just hear him, and man, I'd do anything to hear his voice again. I'd do anything to talk to him. I'd seriously do anything. But what I'm doing right now, and what I'm capable of doing, is continuing my life, and continuing to grow, and continuing to tell my story and experience life. So one day when I see him again, and when we're reunited, I have so much to catch him up on. And one of my friends told me that. It's like, you know what, you need to continue your life, so when you see him again, you get to tell him, like, I did this, I experienced this, I accomplished this, I did that. And that really stuck with me, because that's the truth. I don't want, you know, to be there and it's like, well, what did you do? You just moaned and groped. You didn't even like continue your life. You didn't try new things. You didn't, you know. Here's Ace. Every time I cry, they always come and comfort me, you guys. Say hi to the podcast. My special guest, Ace and Princess. Give them a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. But they're so cute. You're doing a little ASMR, Ace, boy. Literally every time I cry, they'll come up here and they like remind me, like, hey, it's okay. They miss their dad too. Oh, Princess. And it's so crazy because, like, I never thought, okay, Papa, no more kisses. Go. Both you guys get down. Go. Go. Get down. Go. Go. Both you get down. Go, girl. It's so crazy. It's like I literally work hard to pay the bills just so they have a place to stay. It's like these are generally my children. Like, I'll leave out and about and go, like, and then I come home and I'm like, they're all asleep, and I'm like, wow, that's like so crazy. I'm literally working so you guys, not just them, but myself too. I love that I feel normal now, and I love that, like, not necessarily normal, but as in like income normal and like other stuff, because clearly now I do work a job. I'm not going to disclose too much of that just because I do want to get back in going to school and just all that stuff. But I genuinely do feel like I am on the right track, and I do need to give myself credit because I deserve to be happy. And that doesn't mean like, oh, I need a relationship, that happiness. No, like, I deserve to be happy again. I deserve to wake up every day and want to be here. I deserve to look forward to tomorrow. I deserve to be happy, and I think that's what I'm chasing, is that happiness that I deserve. And I know the sad reality of it is I will never be happy again because my happiness went with Gabriel when he passed away. But I could do milestones and try, and being this new version of myself has been so crazy. Like, everything I've gone through, it's like those years I was with him, within a year I experienced everything. Like, if I did those years, if that makes sense, like, I experienced so much in so little time, and I was like, okay, you need to calm down, because it was just like a spiral. But if you're watching this and you're grieving with anyone, a loved one, a pet, anyone, just know it doesn't get easier. And I'm tired of people would always tell me it gets easier. Grieving does not get easier. What gets easier is you learn how to cope. You find things that make you feel a little better, or you learn how to sit in it and feel it. You learn how to not break down any and every word. Don't get me wrong, I still have my days, but before, like, let's say for instance the grocery store, I would always break down in the grocery store when I would see other couples and stuff, because me and Gabriel would always go to the grocery store. And now I'm more where I can go and I just go in there, get my things, and mind my business, get out of there, where it's not like I'm like a pobrecito looking around. So just know it does not get better. The feeling of the loneliness will be there forever. It's a patch that you have to walk around and tell yourself, okay, it's an honor to walk around because my loved one gave me this scar, and I'm going to walk around here and I'm going to make them proud. And that is what I tell myself, and that is what I live by. And it's beautiful once you start doing it and you start feeling it. But yeah, I'm very excited for this podcast, you guys. I'm going to have special guest, and maybe it's just gonna be me sometimes. I just wanted to talk and do that little update about grief and little here and there. My apartments are literally empty. Like, I have no freaking neighbors. I have a lot of stories I want to tell, but I don't want to do it on this episode because I feel like it'll be like, okay, you were just talking about grieving and you was crying, and now you're over here talking about this and that. And so I'm gonna save it. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Please comment down below, show some love, show me some support, and yeah, I will see you guys on our next episode. I believe this was episode 2 of season 2, and yeah, so I'll see you guys then when I film. Hopefully it's with the guests, who knows, maybe it'll be Ace and Princess, maybe it'll just be me, who freaking knows. Bye.